Hello you, welcome to Geekism and welcome back to Factory Town, where I'm hoping we can get some proper conveyor belts up and running in this episode. I've actually got farming and conveyor belts research on the school. They pretty much just finished at the end of the last episode actually, so I think we can get it done there because conveyor belts, or cloth conveyor belts at least, need cloth to be made, and it looks like there's two ways we can make cloth. That's through either sheep, wool, or cotton, which we do planting. Now, we haven't got sheep unlocked yet. The school is actually working on that now, animal pastures. So it's not a million miles away, but in the meantime, I think we could probably set up a cotton farm that will in turn create some cotton that we can turn into cloth. So let's have a look at that then. Let's open up our build menu then. So farming and mining. Do we need an actual building for it? Buildings, farm. There we go. 10 stone bricks. Where are all our stone bricks going on? We had loads of stone bricks. Why do we have no stone bricks? Are they all gone to the general store? Right. Okay. Well, in that case, let's turn you off for a bit then. Let you start filling back up again. In fact, let's change you from a worker to a wagon, because you'll be able to do a little bit more. You have to do it a little speedier, won't you? Yeah. You're still just doing one for one at the minute? Okay, well that's fine. Alright, that'll start saving us some stone bricks. Right, so farm building. Yes, let's put one of those down. Farming and mining buildings, farms. So farm. Cannot afford. Oh, we just need the thingies. Some stone. New locked pasture. Produces animal products. Okay, so let's have a look at that instead then. Let's see if that's another option. Buildings. Pasture. We can do that. Okay, so let's stick one of them in. Oh, wrong button, excuse me. Buildings. Pasture. Right, I don't know why I'm doing it here, but I feel like why not? It's going to get in the way of this conveyor belt, isn't it? It's really limited for space, really. It's going to have to go here. We'll sort it out. Okay, so pasture. Right, so we tell you to make wool. There we go. That takes 2 animal feed, 2 water, and it gives you wool. Okay, so you make wool, but you don't have any input. So the input is going to be a grain farm, right? Granary, excuse me, or whatever you want to call it. Grain mill there. Okay, so the grain mill can go here. See if we can figure this all out so it's automated. So grain mill goes there, all right? And you are going to make animal feed. And now 2 of you are going to stop sending grain to there and instead start taking it to there. Oops. Was that it then? Clicked the wrong button there, didn't I? Okay, so you start providing that with grain, and then you drop your grain or your animal feed. Let's hope animal feed is automated. If not, we'll sort that out in the future. Yeah, no, what I want you to do, mate, is take the grain from there to there, alright? Good lad. Okay. You, in turn, are going to make animal feed. Well, animal feed will roll. Okay. Water. Now, do we have a building that can do water? Do we have a well? We do have a well. So let's get a well on here as well then. Well. Right. And now, wells, I don't believe... it's just making a load of water. Wells can't feed this. So let's get a wagon that does water from the well to there. Okay. That should start producing wool. Yes, it's making wool and fertilizer. Okay. Used to make farm tiles and speed up crop growth. Oh, nice. Okay, that's a bonus. So now that wool... it needs to, I hope, roll into a workshop. So we'll put a workshop here. Select cloth made from wool. Yeah. And I don't know whether this will... Oh no, it doesn't work like that, does it? It has to come from the exit. Okay, so... No, that won't. Okay. So let's clear all that out. None of that's any good. So we need another wagon. A wagon that's going to take... You are going to take cotton from there into the workshop. Workshop is going to make cloth. Okay, so then we need another building. So I don't know whether this is the way to do this or not, like to have these own little islands that just make stuff. But at some point, a barn is going to be where all this ends up. So let's try that once more. Buildings, barn, rotate it. All right. So now we can send a wagon from there, taking cotton. So you would think cotton would roll. Cotton looks like it might roll. Should we just try rolling it? I don't know why some stuff's delete and some stuff's X. It's really quite annoying, actually. There we go. Let's just try rolling out of here. No, it won't. Okay, that's fine. It's worth a try because it looked like it would. I think it really is just like base resources that will roll. Well, I'll tell you what then. It's just we could do down to get some of it going into here because I'm hoping once it's in there we can start making conveyor belts anyway that should then start working a bit more like we want it to. So really this workshop needs to be pointing that way, doesn't it, if this is the case. Let's just try paths, cloth conveyor belt. Let's overlap. Can't afford. Sorry, I'm only making cloth. I have to actually make the conveyor belt itself. Okay, so cloth. So the cloth conveyor belt needs wheels as well. And stone brick. Wow, alright, okay, so I'm going to get rid of you then. You're useless. So we've got cloth being made there. So we need to get wheels that are all the way down here, but we could always set this up again. There's lumber here that we can do. This grain's going to run out eventually anyway, so we could take lumber from here. So, okay. Alright, let's get rid of you. Alright, you're still going to do what you're doing, but you're going to go the long arse way around, okay? Same with you taking it all there. No, I don't need to all go there. I want one of you to take it to here still. Okay, so we need a lumber mill as a building. Lumber mill. Rotate it around there. What do we not have? We don't have the capacity. Okay, so we can definitely start shaving some people off. So you can clear off for a minute. You can clear off, and one of you can go as well. Okay. Right. Lumber mill. So a lumber mill going into a workshop to make the wheels, right? Let's go like that. I think we're doing this right. So you're going to make planks. Yes. And those planks are going to be turned into wheels. Yeah, that's right as well. Okay, so wood wheel. And you're making the cotton. So so then what's cotton? Cloth conveyor belt is cotton, wood wheels, and a stone brick. Well, we should start having loads of stone brick in here now, and some random cotton as well for some reason. I don't know why that's there. Can we... Oh, wool. Why is there some wool there? shouldn't be wall there. The wall should go from there to there. I guess maybe it was full. I don't know. Right, so now we need another workshop. So this one, actually, let's do this properly. This one here, we're going to build 2 workshops. Buildings, workshops. We're going to have you facing that way. And then we're going to have another one there. Right, okay. You're going to make cloth. You're going to take the cloth from there to there. There you go. And you're going to make cloth conveyor belts. Okay. So your job is now going to be to take the cloth from there to there. We need a lot more people. I think another row of houses is going to be needed. So we're going to have to do some terrain work. Terrain flatten, all of that. I hope that doesn't cost us too much. But we have got copious amounts of gold coins. Now, what do we not have there? Not enough house capacity. Now we need to upgrade our base. Oh, my word. And we're not making leather. Okay, so we can't do that. We've got to try and streamline our sources a bit. So we've got how many people here doing stone? Let's get rid of 2 of you. All right, and we've got how many here? You're doing wood, you're doing pears, you're doing wood, you're doing wood. Okay, so one of you can go as well. You, forget those trees. Do these trees, please. Okay, and what do? You just move stuff around. All right. Yeah, because these cloth conveyor belts are going to free up a lot of people once we've got them up and running. So, now we need to get... We've got... You are taking cloth to there. You're making cloth. You're making wheels. You're making lumber. So we need to get the lumber from there to there. So that's going to be a little dude. Right. Whose job it is to take lumber. Hold on. It's going to be your job to take lumber from there to there. Okay. And another guy to take wheels from there to there. So that's cloth and wheels. And then we need one more to take stone from here to there as well, and we've got one person left to do it. So I think we'll use a wagon for that. You're going to take stone to there, and that should produce wheels. Okay, you're going to make some cloth. You've got cloth. It's gone to here. So we've got cloth. We've got logs. I have just realised that we've got nobody chopping trees down here to take to this lumber mill. So one of you is now going to do trees to here. Alright. Okay, he's got some wood. He's walking through the trees, I hope. There he is. It's a fine young chappy. Let's see if we can make it a bit easier for him by making him go to the nearest tree. There we go. Okay, so you've got lumber. Let's see if he gets a bit of lumber or plank on him. That seems to happen quite quickly, actually. That's got a wheel. The wheel goes there. It's 2 wheels, actually. Okay. So we're going to have to watch it happen. There we go. There goes a wheel. That now makes us a cloth conveyor belt, which stays in there until we move it to a unit. We need to put it into a warehouse, don't we? We need to put it into a barn. Actually, for now, let's just stick it into a crate, because these are going to go out pretty quick, I think. I think crate classes as general storage for us that we can all access. Need to shave a little man off from somewhere. You all seem to be relatively stuck. Because we don't have Ah, okay, so yeah, you're going to be our free one, and probably you as well, because this is getting backed up. So let's do intermediate logistics. That'll give us, what does that give us? Sorter, pusher, grabber, splitter. That sounds like the sort of stuff we could do with. So now our final thing then is to get a chappie from here to take them into the crate. And that should mean... There they go. Okay. There's one of those in there. So now can we build them? It's saying we don't have any. It's saying we don't have any. So I can only assume that that is a temporary structure. So let's get a barn set up. Okay. Forget your job. Your job is now to move them to there. And once you've done both of those, or three of them then, I guess. Come on, one more for a laugh. Okay, now you're empty, so we'll get rid of you, and then you now your job is shifting from this one to there. So waiting on cloth. It's a bit of a slow system at the moment, but I'm hoping we can finally build cloth conveyor belts. Okay, so let's start at the very beginning. Where are these going to be most useful? So here, I think, is going to be most useful. So let's get rid of you. All right, and let's get rid of this lumber mill and rebuild it. I wish we could rotate buildings that were placed down, but never mind. Let's get this lumber mill and let's have it pointing that way. Okay. And you're going to make planks. Okay. And then from said planks, you're going to send this cloth conveyor belt. Okay, that... Okay, it has the same problem that chutes do, alright? So we're going to have to come out. No, that's not right. Okay. So that's basically automated that procedure. So what were you doing? Were you taking some of the planks to the storage, were you? To be honest with you, we've got 261 in there, so for now you can clear off. That will then produce wheels, right? That go to here. And we're full to bits of them anyway. There's part of me thinks we could run some of them from up here to over here, but at least that's the beginning of an automated procedure. So we could do the same over here. This is a lumber mill to go to here, so this will free up this guy, right? So let's get rid of you. Oh, well actually, we're not going to be able to do this very quickly because these are being produced quite slowly, right? We've got 2 of them made now. Okay, so let's go back to our lumber mill and rotate you around a bit so you're facing the best way, and then put you back onto making paper. All right, and then for now, you're still in with the job, mate. You can move paper, but what we're going to do with you is... What I'd like to do is maybe set you to be one of these. I don't know if that's a possibility. Oh, didn't mean to do that. So, once he's out of the way... Oh, will it only work if he's out of the way? Yeah, we're still waiting on 4. So we've only got 3 in stock. So when that says 5... When that says 5, we're good to go, I think. Oh, it's a slow process, though, isn't it? Leather we need to upgrade this, right? Leather and, well, happiness. Yeah, we can work on happiness. We've only got 1 happiness. What is wrong with all of you lot? Are you not getting the grain? Oh, man, this game is tough work. isn't it? Well, it is for me anyway. What do we need then for leather? I assume it's the building we've already put down, a pasture. But let's just place it here for now. Select recipe. Ah, here we go. Leather needs feed and water still. Again, makes leather and fertilizer. So that is just a raw material then. So I think we've probably jumped the gun a little trying to get these conveyor belts set up. But I'm still keen to do it because, to be honest, now we've done it, we might as well use it. Cloth conveyor belt. We've got 4. And I want 4. I want 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we need 5. Look, literally one more just to go beep. Come on. Let's get rid of you. Go away. I'm in it now. This is it now. We're all in. Come on, what are we waiting for here? Let's have a look. Was it that wheel we were waiting for? Was that the wheel we were waiting for? No, we're waiting on cotton. Have we run out of grain? No, here's some grain, food. Okay, so the food, we can watch it happen. Look, becomes animal feed. The animal feed becomes wool. The wool becomes cloth. And the cloth goes to here to make that last cloth conveyor belt. Wow. My word. And that then will now be used like that. Alright, okay. And it's give us 4 people to play with. So I think a grain farm then is going to be the one, isn't it? So let's get rid of you, because at the minute the grain's coming from over here, and that's a bit ridiculous, isn't it? If we can set up a big grain farm here that funnels both into this mill and this mill, we might be onto one. So let's quickly have a look at grain farming then. So buildings, farm. We're going to want it to go probably that way out, really, and not get too caught up with the well. I suppose we could move the well, couldn't we? Okay, let's delete that well and move it. Put it over. Put it here. You're still doing your job. Water to there to there. Yeah, okay, good. So you are going to make grain. And in return, you need water and fertilizer. Okay, so I wonder if fertilizer classes as a base mechanic that I can run something from. Can't even see the in-building of this anyway, to be honest. Let's just do it with wagons for now. Buildings. Workers. Wagon. We're going to need 2, aren't we? So I'll put 2 down. So you are going to take that fertilizer from there to there. And you are going to take some water from there to there. And hopefully not getting each other's way too much. Okay. Now you need farm tiles, right? Select recipe. Yeah, we've got grain selected. Okay, so farm tiles then, farming and mining, farm tile. We can't do it because the fertilizer isn't in storage. Is that what you're telling me? It's all sat in here. There's 11 of it. Okay, so I need a little man for us in a sec. Come here. Okay, can you just take all the fertilizer out of there and put it into that barn for a minute, please? And then let's check that's the reason we can't do it. It needs 2 fertilizer for everyone. Okay, sorry. Forget that. We'll do it with a wagon. Right, you got jog on. Useless. This is a mess. We could probably do better there, I think. But that means we should be able to do some farm tiles. Farm tiles. So let's do... Is that it? That's all we can do for the fertilizer. I suppose if we need 10. Oh no, let's get some more coming. There we go. Boom, there we go. Okay. So you jog on for a bit because we need the fertilizer here. So grain is just now you're waiting for fertilizer. Okay. So fertilizer will come from here. Momentarily, I think. What are you waiting for now? Go on. Oh, you need 2 food every time. Yeah, so this is definitely a slow system right now. But hopefully we can. This will be all self-contained soon. The fertilizer feeds the grain, which feeds the grain mill, which feeds the fertilizer. Technically. It needs 2 grain, and you need 2 wheat. So this wheat. We'll make a food. Which in turn will come to here to make some wool. Okay, so yeah, it is quite a slow process. Like 2 of these can feed this. There we go. Fertilizer comes up to here. Come on then. So how does that work then? No crop planted. Use the build or farming. Ah, we have to actually do it, do we? Farming and mowing. Plant grain. Right. Ah, but we need grain in stock, right? Which I don't think we're doing at the moment. So, what's in here? Anything? There's two grain in there. So you take that grain and put it in the barn a minute. Take that grain. I know it's coming in. Yeah, can you still do that? No, I don't know where you're going now, mate. You carry on doing what you were doing. You take that to the market, all right? So, one's over here. You two here. Take your grain to the barn for a minute, okay? Let's see if we can put some grain in storage, which will in turn mean we can plant the stuff. Plant grain. Okay, so is something happening now? I don't harvest from grain or farm tiles. Harvest from grain. It does it automatically. It does it automatically when these have grown, right? Growing. I see. So we need to... Right, we need to shift the planting... Oh, I don't know what I've clicked there. Plant grain. So we just do that as we can. Fill these up. It's grown. It's been, and it grows again. Ah ha ha! Oh wow, that's huge then. Okay. So can we fill all these up? No? Okay, we'll wait. We'll wait. Okay, good stuff. There we go. Every time we got a couple, I'll drop them in. There we go. Okay. Right, you stop. Carry on what you were doing then. You might as well for now. Take the grain to the grain mill. Right, so where were we getting stuck here now? It was this. We were so slow on here, weren't we? So you're now filling up a grain. Okay. I don't really know why I did that. What are you? Your water to that. Your water to that. Your Grain from that to that. Now I'm sure grain farm. So you have to go into there. So I'm sure we can. Oh, your fertilizer. All right. Can we not do something like this? Are you still going to let fertilizer go into that? You're taking fertilizer from there into there. Okay, there we go. So that you should start pumping out some more grain there, and you then should start pumping out that, which should start being able to make that. You should be doing pretty well there. Then you're waiting for cloth, but cloth should massively start to increase now because you're currently doing 1 for 1 annoyingly. But it's definitely quicker, isn't it? And now we can kind of get rid of you. It just means we have no grain going into here. But now we know this. Now we know how this works because we didn't for a while. We can basically replicate that just behind the grain mill here, can't we? Okay. How long is this video? Let's dead quick. Let's see how quick we can do this. Now we understand what the chuff is going on. Let's get rid of all of that. All right. What are you doing? You're taking grain from there to the market, right? So. Farms. No, not plant grain. I want the actual building, sorry. Building. Farm. You're going to go right here down into the back of this building. So there's you're going to be. Okay. Your recipe is going to be grains. Okay. And then behind you, we then put plant grain. But we need you all back in stock, don't we? Okay. Let's do what we had done there. We've got 3 people to use. So 1, 2, 3. Very quickly, I would like some grain to be stored in here, please. Quick as you can. Because once we've got it once, it's self-sufficient. That's self-sufficient. There's only 6 there, really. That's doing pretty good. I mean, we could probably go all around it with more, but doesn't seem to be much need for it. You're full of water. Do you need water? Does this need water? Yes, it needs water and fertilizer. So that's the downside, isn't it? That even though the grain becomes sort of manageable, it does mean that you have to provide it with stuff. But that shouldn't be so bad. Let's put some thingies in for it. We've got 6, so we can... Let's try that again, sorry. We've got 6, so we can go 1. Can I place on the farm? Sorry. Farm tiles, we need... Fertilizer in stock as well. Right, too much work. But we know what we're doing now, at least. I'm going to give it 1 more. I'll be honest with you, because I'm still not feeling it. I'm going to give this 1 more episode to see if it can really grab me. I'll be honest with you. I think it seems too complicated for its own good. For me, anyway. I'm sure some people will be right into this, but literally, all of this is to make conveyor belts to move stuff around, and personally that it just seems a little bit too much. These workshops that can only do one thing and everything having to be stored into barns, yeah, I'm not quite feeling it. I'm going to give it 1 more episode to see if it can really grab me, but at the moment I'm a little on the fence. Thank you so much for watching though. I do hope you have enjoyed it. If you have, you give us a like. It really does help out the channel. If you're not already, don't forget to subscribe. Any thoughts, queries or suggestions, you can pop them down in the comments. If you fancy a chat, you can find me on Twitter. I'm at JohnTSparrow. If you'd like to join in with the Geekism community, you can do so over on our Geekism Discord server. You'll find a link for that in the description. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.